everyone. My name is Andrea. I am the Buckeye Stitcher. I decided to get on here and do a stitch with me. It is Wednesday, September 10th, and I have my sleep study in about 2.5 hours. So I was just stitching, and I'm like, you know what? Might as well just turn the camera on and get a video out of it. So this I started last night, I want to say. Um, it's a I made it really small. It's a really tiny bookmark. I thought this was going to be bigger, but apparently not. So it's fine though. It's a test. I drew up this design um on a program called WinStitch. I'll leave it in the description box below if you're interested in looking at it. They do have a free trial, which I tried before and then I tried it again, and it, it's pretty good. It's got a few kinks here and there, but they're workable. Um, but I wanted to try my hand at like making my own designs. So it's going to be a slow process because I'm not quite sure what kind of designs I want to do. So I've like never done this before other than, with letters. So I decided to go really, really simple and just do like a bookmark or something. And I yeah, I did I did this kind of rainbow thing. Let me see if I can get the mock up. There it is. Oh, where is it? There it is. So that's the mock up. That's the whole thing. Let me go full screen. There we go. That's the whole thing. I don't know. I kind of like it. Um, so I decided to do this. And I'm like, well, we'll try it. So yeah, like I said, I thought it was going to be bigger. I don't know how I measured it wrong, but that's okay. Um, Let me back up. Oopsie, that's not what I wanted to do. Mm, Actually, that probably was what I wanted to do, but that's okay. There we go. All right. Let's see. Let's put you over here. There we go. All right. The one thing I absolutely love is that this pattern has exactly 1,200 stitches. I didn't even do it on purpose. When I put it in Pattern Keeper and it popped up, I was just like, "Oh, that's so great. It's an even number. I love it." So yeah, I thought that was funny. But anyway, so I am stitching in hand, as you could probably tell. The reason I'm lazy, that's really that's really all it is. I'm lazy. I did not want to dig out a frame just for this little tiny thing. So yeah, that's where we're at. This is pure laziness. I just wanted to stitch it up and see how it looked, and yeah. I'm not giving it to anyone, so it doesn't really matter if it turns out good or not. So sorry for my pants. Like I said, sleep study, and I have to show up in pajamas, so I am ready to go in mm, about 2 hours. I gotta leave. I'm kind of I'm kind of excited, but kind of nervous. Of course, I've never had a sleep study before. Um, Not that they're, common. Um, but uh, yeah, I'm not quite sure what to expect. But I'm just hoping that I am able to sleep because when I'm not in my own house, when I'm not in my own bed, I tend not to sleep either at all or very good. So I'm hoping I sleep, and it's weird, I'm hoping they find something. It's Man, that's kind of bright, isn't it? Hold on a second. Um, nope, that's not right. Oh, hey, there we go. There we go. And then autofocus. Maybe. Okay, we're gonna try that. Hopefully that is better. Okay. Okay. Um, let me. So sorry, I'm just moving screens around so I can see better. Let me move this one over here. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. Now I can see. Now I can see. I want the autofocus on, but the autofocus is terrible. Okay, we'll see. All right, anyway. Shoot, what was I talking about? Oh, it's kind of strange. This is quite possibly the only time I have gone to a medical procedure and wanted them to find something. But yeah, it's now been over 2 months that I have only been able to sleep 1 to 3 hours at a time. And I've explained this in a different in other videos, but what that means is I cannot sleep more than 1 to 3 hours I'm calling it like a session, I guess. I'm not quite sure how to explain it, but basically I fall asleep and I'll wake up 1 to 3 hours later, and then I'll be up for an hour, two, three, four, five, whatever. I'll be up, and then I'll fall back asleep, and I'll wake up again 1 to 3 hours. I'll be up for a little bit and do the whole thing all over again. I went through the wrong hole. Hmm. Okay. So yeah, this just started. It literally just started. One day I slept 2 hours, couldn't get back to sleep. And then the next night I slept 2 hours, couldn't get back to sleep. And now it's been shifting a little bit to like, well, I can get back to sleep, but I'm still only waking up 1 to 3 hours later. So yeah. So I have no idea what it is. I mean, I've had insomnia my whole life, but I've never had anything quite like this. The first couple nights I had the insomnia, the 2 hours, I wasn't worried. I'm like, whatever, it'll go away. No, it hasn't. So I, yeah, it's quite weird. I'm hoping that I'm hoping they find sleep apnea or something related to sleep apnea so that there could possibly be a fix for this because medication is not it. I've tried muscle relaxers, I've tried um well, I have a medicine that I take only half the month, and that knocks me out. It always has. That makes me really, really, really tired. I don't know why well, I know why I keep doing that because I'm talking. Anyway, um, so that makes me really, really tired, which is great, but it doesn't keep me asleep. So even though it makes me really, really tired, it it still doesn't, work um to like keep me asleep, which was a bummer when I first, I'm like, oh, this medicine kick knocks me out. That this might work, and it didn't, and I was very sad. Um, oh, excuse me. So, yeah, it is what it is. But let's see, how do I want to do this. I'll just, I don't want to go all the way down here. I'll just go here. Um, there we go. So yeah, so this is 14 count, I think. Yeah, 14 count. It's the easy grid because like I said, lazy. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna use the easy grid because I just don't want to count as much as I don't want to count um as often as I have to. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Oh, okay. I'm like trying to go up this way. I'm like, it doesn't work that way. Um, oh my goodness. Anyway, though, still working on school. I've got till October 31st. I really don't know if I'm going to finish or not. Um, I thought I was doing pretty good, and then I got to this next section, and one chapter of this next section has like 100 slides, and I'm not even kidding. Um, and I'm on like 20, I think. So, like, yeah, I was pretty confident that I was okay until I got to this chapter, and I went, oh, okay. Um, a hundred plus slides. I'm not gonna be able to knock this out in, you know, in a week's time, or in a couple days' time. So yeah, I'm uh, I'm trying to stay positive, just trying not to think about the time and just work, but it's hard. Um, Especially because if I don't pass on the at the if I don't pass on the October 31st, and if I am granted another extension, which I've gotten two of those already. This next extension, if it's granted to me, I will have to pay. Um, so yeah, and the program itself was $2,800, which in the grand scheme of things is very cheap for, a college thing, but um, not cheap enough that I want to pay it more than once. So yeah, so I'm just trying to not be stressed, which yeah, not working. But let's see what else. I don't know. Oops. I don't know. That's about it in my life, I guess. Like I said, I'm trying my own design, so if you have an idea, um, let me know. Like I'm doing really simple things like this right now just to kind of, get my feet wet and find out find out everything the program can do. Um, like I bought it last night. Yeah, last night. I bought it last night, and I was on it for, oh my gosh, I don't even know, like 3 hours, something like that. Just playing around, seeing what I could make. Um, which is not great because I should have probably used those 3 hours for school. But but yeah, it was really fun, really, really frustrating at first. Um, because it's not very intuitive. I didn't know exactly where to look to find things. And it didn't work the way I thought it was going to work. And there's really no like, you know, help in the system. You have to like go to like their Facebook or their YouTube channel to like, watch their videos. And I'm just like, I'm too lazy to do that. So So I just bummed around on it, um, for 3 hours until I'm like, "Okay." And so, yeah. But this one, yeah, this is the culmination of 3 hours, 3 plus hours of playing on it. Excuse me. Um, so, I mean, it's cute. I don't hate it. It's just, it's my first one and it's a little basic. Um, which I guess is fine. I'm not gonna be making, Lord of the Rings full coverage pieces right out the gate. So so that's fine. Okay. I love the colors though. I just picked colors that I already had in stock because I did not want to buy new floss for, this. So we did that one. Let's see. I gotta think how I'm stitching. Hmm. I mean, I kind of have to go this way, but that's gonna be really awkward with hand stitching. But we'll see. I might have to go down. I'm still pretty new to hand stitching. Um, I do like it. It's very different from stitching in a hoop, as you could probably imagine. Um, but I do like it. I do like the freedom that you're not bound by some hoop. I do like that. I do like that about it. Um, but there's also some, like my hands get really, really tired. It doesn't help that I have arthritis in my hands. But yeah, like I could stitch on a frame for, oh my gosh, for hours probably. Um, but stitching in hand, I can't do it that long. Maybe an hour, maybe. So, yeah, but it's okay. Let's see, this is what makes it awkward. I'm going the opposite direction now. Um, oh, come on. This also makes it hard because it's in hand, so I can't see really where my needle is. Oh, where are you? Nope, there you are. So, let's see. That. But yeah, that's about it, I guess. I hope that's gone the wrong direction. I hope everyone else is doing well. Um, and it's been crazy in the world lately. Um, just I hope everyone is trying to stay as sane as one can in this world right now. uh, Lord knows I'm trying. Stitching helps a lot. It does. I'm not gonna lie. Stitching helps a lot. Um, okay. Um, what was oh yeah, so stitching actually helps my anxiety and my, well, just everything. It just helps all around generally. Um, which is awesome because I love to do it. But I think I might have mentioned this in another video, but I have ADHD combined type, and I have ADHD, or oh geez, I have ADHD combined type. I have and I have level one autism. Um, so there's very few times where I don't feel like I'm, going a million miles an hour. Um, but I'm gonna try and do that. I can't get it through there. Um, but I have realized that when I'm stitching, my brain does quiet down for a little bit. And it makes sense now that I think about it. It makes sense because I have to concentrate on this. I have to count right. I have to put things in the right spot. And because I'm concentrating on that, my brain can't go off into whatever world it wants to. It has to stay here and count. And it can't focus on anything else, which it does, but it's a little harder for it to focus on other things because it's like, I need you here so I can stitch. So, but yeah, I think it's kind of cool actually. I knew stitching um helped me mentally, but I didn't realize to what extent. Um, I did not realize my brain got so quiet until I actually paid attention. Um, so yeah, it's just really nice. And I know it helps other people too. It's just a great way to just relax and focus on little tiny details. Oops. And at the end of it, you have something pretty that you can display or you can give away as a gift. Oh, no, that wasn't it. There we go. Stitching in hand is also hard because it's hard to see the hole sometime. Let me move this. Oh, that's like the edge anyway. Darn. Okay. Okay, so one, two, three, four. But anyway, please tell me what you're stitching. I always love to hear about what other people are working on. Um, I am I am impulsive because of my ADHD, so show me all the patterns you have. I am totally fine with being enabled by all of you. I have a lot of patterns. I might do them one day. I, I hope I do them one day. But uh, yeah, I'm kind of excited. Well, no, not kinda. I am. I'm really excited actually because Nicola from Simply a Stitcher um, um, announced today in her live that the October stitch along was going to be, a spooky stitch along, which makes sense because it's, Halloween. So And I really don't I'm not really stitching anything that, like, is spooky, and I haven't been able to really I mean, I could have done August, but August was just so crazy. So, I really wanna do October's, and Halloween's my favorite holiday anyway. So, I was looking through my stash. Where's the other side of that? There it is. I was looking through my stash of charts because I knew I had like autumn style. Um, I went up the wrong way. I knew I had autumn style charts. I just couldn't remember what they were. So I went and I looked, and yeah, oh my God, I have some really, really pretty fall ones with really pretty leaves and fall and flowers, and oh my God, they're beautiful. But I don't really want to do I don't really want to do a fall one. I would like to do something a little darker. So, especially because everything I've been working on so far has been kind of bright colors, so it's like I think I just want something darker. So, I have decided to go with, and I didn't even remember I had it. The pattern, come on, man. The pattern, I think it's on, really? Wow. I think the pattern's on Etsy. I think I'll put it down below. I'll find it. But it's called Purple Flowers. And I almost didn't open it because I'm like, well, or not sorry, I'm sorry, Purple Trees. And I almost didn't open it because I'm like, well, purple trees, like that doesn't sound that doesn't sound like it'll be spooky. But I opened it anyway because I'm just like, I have no idea what this is. I can't remember the pattern. And it is perfect. It's all these blacks and purples and lavenders and plums. Um, it's and it's got like lanterns hanging down and like hanging off the tree, and it's very spooky, but not like kid Halloween spooky, like with, without with like ghosts and bats, and actually there might be bats in it. But like ghosts and pumpkins and things like that. It's very sophisticated. Um, and oh, it's so pretty. And I stopped right there. Uh, I didn't make it past that because when I saw it, I'm like, yep, we're doing that one. Uh, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're doing that one. So yeah, I'm excited. Um, I just bought fabric for it because I didn't have enough Ada. I'm gonna do it on 25 count because darn it. Oh, got it. Okay. Okay. Um, I'm gonna do it on 25 count because it's a large piece. It's 450 stitches by 450 stitches. It's like 205,000 stitches or something total. Um, when it gets this little, it's hard to do the sewing method, so I might abandon that. Um, but so it's 450 stitches by 450 stitches. And on 25 count, the design space is still going to be 18 inches by 18 inches. So, you know, you add your you add the 3 inches to each side and you're up to 24. So I needed at least 24 by yeah, 24 by 24, and I didn't have enough. And well, I had enough in this, but this is 14 count, and I would no. It's huge in 14 count, so I'm not. There's no way I'm doing it in 14 count. So yeah, so I went on. I usually get my fabric from Amazon, um, but Amazon's great if you're looking for like 14 count, 16 count, um, things like that. But if you're looking for like 25 count, 28 count, there's really only like one option for each one of those. So, and I didn't like the option they had for the 25 count. So I'm like, okay. So I just went to Google and typed in, 25 count, even weave. Oh my gosh, I can't get this. There we go. I typed in 25 count, even weave into Google, so that hopefully it could, help me find some. And the first thing it brought up was an Etsy shop. And I went, oh, okay, that's interesting. Um, so, mm, oh, I messed something up, didn't I? Mm, no, I mean, yes, but it's easily fixed. I just need to put, missing 2 stitches, I think. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So I'm missing these 2 stitches right here, and then I can go down. Okay. I'm still getting used to the whole talking and stitching thing. Yeah. Apparently ADHD is I'm not a good multitasker even with the ADHD. Anyway, so it brought up an Etsy shop and I'm like, okay. So I opened that up and yeah. um what I like about there's a few things I liked about that shop is it's no more expensive than Amazon, but on Amazon you really don't know which company you're getting your fabric from. Um, s- they of course sell like Lugana on there, but the 25 count I was looking at wasn't the Lugana. And I'm like, I have no idea. There's no brand name on it or anything. So, so yeah, I, so I like that about her. She does carry Zygarde. And what I love is she will cut it to whatever dimensions you need before she sends it. And I'm like, "Are you kidding?" Hate I hate cutting fabric. Um, like I will measure like 8 times and still cut it wrong. I don't like I don't know how I do it. So I'm like, you know what? It might be worth it just to pay her to cut it for me and then just send it to me. um so we're trying it. I got a 24 I got a 24 by 24 piece of even weave Lugana, 25 count for I think it was 18.99 I think. And then of course it's Etsy, so you have to pay shipping, which was like 6 something. So the whole thing was like $27 or and some odd cents. It was like under $28, which yeah, it's expensive. I'm not gonna say it's not. Um, but I'm paying for the convenience of not only getting a brand of fabric that I know I like and that I know is good, but I'm also paying for the convenience of her cutting it for me. So I literally all I have to do when I get it is put it in a frame and go. Because it's pre-gridded, so I don't have to grit it, and it'll be cut to exactly what I need. So yeah, I'm excited. She has like a 5-star review on there or something like that. Like she's very um she's very highly rated, and I see why, because I uh I texted her or I messaged her on Etsy and I asked her, I'm like, hey, is it possible to do a 24 by 24 and how much would it be? She got back to me in 2 minutes. I'm not even kidding. It was 2 minutes. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And she said what the price was. And I'm like, mm, I need to do three then, don't I? Yeah. And I said, yeah, that sounds fine. Um, and almost immediately she was like, great, just give me a second, give me like a minute or two. And I'm like, okay. And after a minute or two, she came back and she sent me a link and she's like, here you go. She's like, I added the 24 by 24 to my shop so you can buy it now. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, that was really, really fast. I wasn't expecting I wasn't expecting her to do it that fast. I've worked with other creators on Etsy for like personalized stuff, and it always takes forever. I would say within like 5 minutes, she had responded to me, got it on her site, and I had bought it. Um, and she's like, "Great, thank you. I'll get it out to you tomorrow." And I'm like, "What?" So, like, she ships the next day too, and I'm like, "Are we kidding? This is fantastic." So, yeah, I'm really excited to see, I'm really excited to get it, and I told her, I said, "I'll probably more than likely be back for more." So, because that's just like I said, it's just so nice to have it cut and ready to go. That's one of the things I love about kits is the kits have everything. They have your fabric, they have your floss, needles, and things like that. Like you really do not need anything to get a when you get a kit, obviously. Um, so, but kits are expensive, so I don't get kits very often because it's like I like the convenience of the kits, but I also like to save money. And kitting it up myself is cheaper. So, yeah. So I splurged a little bit, um, but I think it'll be worth it. Okay. Oh boy. I'm yawning. I've been yawning all day. I better sleep. That's all. That's all I've got to say about the situation. I better sleep or I'm going to be very upset. All right. So we'll start here then. Sorry if you're hearing something in the background. That would be my dog Luca. apparently having either a really good dream or a really bad dream. So, not sure which one. I'm really tempted just to go down all the way to the bottom. I might, like right here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way down here, second from the corner, because at least this way I can then go back to hand stitching. Ow. Oopsie. No. Hold on. I got confused. Apparently, I got confused. And I'm just doing apparently my own thing. There we go. Hey, there we go. Okay, back to it now. So, yeah, that's about it. I think we've been going for what, about 30 minutes, maybe? I don't know. This thing did tell me how long, but I can't find it now. But yeah, figured I'd just come on and uh, make a video about, or make a video, period. Because it's been a couple days. The last video was my floss tube. I'll link it in the cards if you haven't seen it yet. It's a really short one. It's 3 minutes. So if you can spare 3 minutes, I would appreciate it. But yeah, it's that was my last video, and I think my last stitching video, um, before that was like maybe a week ago. So I'm like, I gotta get back to stitching. So, but I needed a break. Am I doing that right? Yes, but I missed one. Um, I'm taking a I'm taking just a small break, like a 1 day break from um the cross for my brother and his wife's anniversary. It's really fun to stitch, don't get me wrong. It's a very fun pattern to stitch. It's just a lot, and I need a break. I need a break. Dude, I have been getting these phone calls all day. Anyway, so yeah, I'm like, we're gonna take a break, which coincided really nicely because around the time I'm like, I need a break was around the time that I'm like, I want to try and make my own pattern. So it worked out because honestly, I would not have known what to work on if I did not have this. I'd probably just oh my gosh, I'd probably just keep stitching on the other one, on the cross anyway. Come on. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep doing that with my floss. Uh, where'd we come out? No. It, I, I undoubtedly pierced this back here. Um, hmm, I pierced it before. I don't know if I pierced it again when I went through the second time. or not. So I did not get both of those. There we go. Okay. So there we go. I'm going to pull it this way to get the hole mostly clear so I don't go through anything else. Okay. And then, yeah, you can see I got it around there. Let's see. Hmm. Did I split it? I can't tell if I split it or not. I don't think so. Okay. I'm just gonna try and get this out if I can. Don't know. We are going to find out. Um, hmm. Why? I got this stuck good. Hmm. Darn it. Oh, wow. I got it. Sweet. Okay. And this should pull out. Maybe if I can get it. Hmm. Hold on, we almost got it. Okay, just making sure it's not pierced through anything else, which it's not. I think it's that one. Hmm, maybe not. All right, well, since it's not pierced anymore, we're going to be really, 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 really careful. I'm going to try and put this back through because I can't see where it is. All right, so we are going to pull it maybe this way, and we're gonna go like that. And I don't think I pierced anything. Hey, 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 I did it. Oh my goodness, that was something, wasn't it? I don't know how. I don't even know what I did. There we go. Wow, that was whoa, jeez, oh man. Sorry about that. That was fun. Oh my goodness. Now I had this set up. What happened? It was set up just fine. Why is it moving suddenly? Okay. Um, I don't even know how I did that, I'll be honest. Um, but we got it. We got it. So I really wish I I really wish I could remember what we were talking about before this got stuck, but that's okay. I did it again. So if you can't see it, every so often I will put my needle through and I'll get this one that lays straight, not I'm gonna have to watch this back. I don't know if I'm going through I mean, I gotta be going through the wrong hole, but it's like I know how to do this. Like, it's very weird. Okay, so that one goes here. There we go. Maybe I'm going through the wrong hole. And then this one. And then this one. One, two, three, four, five. Mm, did I do it again? I might have done it again. That was the wrong direction. I did. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to watch this back and find out what I'm doing. Okay. So one, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six. Perfect. So anyway, yeah. I really wish this would tell me how long I've been recording for. I do apologize for that in the background. I did not mute my phone before starting. Um, so come on. Okay. And then this one. And then this one. Okay. Well, I think it's been at least about an hour, maybe. So I'm gonna call it. Um, I really hope you enjoyed. Sorry, I apologize if this was boring. But yeah, like I said, if you have any ideas that you would like to see, I will definitely try my best. But yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to make my own patterns, but I also have a lot of patterns whoa. I have a lot of patterns that I have bought that hi Bruno. I have a lot of patterns I bought that I want to do. So I hope you enjoyed. Please give me a like and a subscription down below. It's free, doesn't cost you a thing. And yeah, I will see you in the next one, guys. Happy stitching.